Hi everyone, this is Negative Zero and my name is JC. Today let's talk about Star Citizen, one of the most successful Kickstarter games of all time. If you don't know what is Star Citizen, briefly, it is Chris Roberts' project. Chris Roberts made Wing Commander series back in the days, Star Lancer and Freelancer, and at the end of 2012 he made a Kickstarter project which is Star Citizen. It is a spiritual successor to Wing Commander basically, but much more. It will be a multiplayer and single player game as well. On the Kickstarter project he made more than $2 million, which is it's nice amount. But the money fundraising didn't stop after the Kickstarter period. People still can pledge for this project, and at this moment Chris Roberts gained $52.6 million, which is amazing, unbelievable. How is this possible? After all, people say that space simulators like Wing Commander are a dying genre. So how is it possible that people pledge so much money? Well, Chris Roberts, being a good businessman, has a lot to do with it, because he made the project and the goals so people will pledge more and more to it, because Chris Roberts comes up with ideas which sounds cool, very cool on paper, and the gamers obviously want to see it in the game, so they pledge more. Also, you can buy very nice looking and very good ships already for the game. It is a little funny because the game is not out yet, and you really can't do too much with these ships, but you can pay $100 or $1,000 and you get one. Good to you. I think the latter one is not a good idea, because it has the danger of the game being pay to win basically, because if you buy these great chips after the game is launched, you will be in an advantage to the other players who, like me, only pledged the minimum amount and only got the basic ship. Those players have to grind in the game, in-game money, to buy these great chips, but this might take for weeks or even months, and some people will not like that, like me. But let's get back to the stretch goals. There are lots of great stretch goals in the game, like greater AI, which is the $53 million stretch goals. Basically, if Chris Roberts reaches that, the dev team will improve the AI of the enemy ships, which is cool. Also, there will be more star systems, more ships in the game, which is also a very good idea and great stretch goals. But there are a lot of bullshit ones. For example, the first-person shooter mode, which will be used to board the carriers and bigger ships. So you can get out from your ship, and in first-person shooting mode you can shoot your way through the other ships and do these first-person shooter stuff, which sounds good on paper, but I don't know how they will implement it in a good way into a space simulator. After all, these are two different genres, and I don't want to focus the resources on this one instead of the simulator one, because that is the more important. Better stretch goals is the language development. They said that they will use authentic alien languages, because they will seek the help of linguistics, and they will develop these alien languages, which is totally useless waste of time and resource, because the gamers won't know that language is were developed by linguistics, or just someone made a gibberish language. In terms of gameplay, those are the same. So again, waste of time and money. These kind of promises and stretch goals are hurting the game, in my opinion, because it will take a lot of time and money to develop each and every one of them if they want to keep to their promises. I don't know if they want to implement everything. I don't know when will we play this game. Maybe in 5 years or 10 years. On the other hand, if they rush this game out as soon as possible, then maybe we will get a mediocre simulator, a mediocre first-person shooting mode, so everything will be mediocre. Instead of focusing on one aspect, the simulation, they stretch themselves too thin with the first-person shooting mode, the simulator mode, and so on. So that's another problem. There should be a point when they say that okay, that's it. This is the game we want to make. We won't make any more promises. Even they could stop the fundraising because they already got a ton of money. This is already AAA categories of funding. I don't think so that they can't make a good simulator, even if it is a multiplayer and single player game as well. They must be able to make a good game from that much money. So the game is in development for almost 2 years now, and what can we say about it? We saw an arena commander mode where you can play death matches basically with the ships you bought. So if you bought very good ships, you will destroy the opposition, like me, who only bought the basic ships. So it's already pay to win in the beta, and you can see a hangar, which is what you can see from the game. That's not too much compared to, for example, Elite Dangerous, developed by David Braben, another space sim legend, if I may say so. That game is a little less ambitious, but still it's looking to be a great game. It is in beta right now. You can play it. You can play the galaxy map. You can trade. You can hunt the pirates. You can be the pirate. You can fight. So you can do a lot of things in that. You can in Star Citizen at the moment. So just like that, Chris Rebels should look what David Braben achieves with Elite Dangerous and do something similar. Concentrate on the main game. Stop making bullshit stretch goals, because everybody's excited. I'm excited about Star Citizen, but in this rate, I don't know when will we get played. So that was episode 2 of Negative Zero. Thank you for listening me and my broken English, sorry. I will see you next time.